Welcome to What America's Thinking for Thursday, July 25th. I'm Jamal Simmons. Next week brings the second Democratic debate in Detroit. It's going to be the second debate of the 2020 primary campaign, and not only are a record number of women running for president this year, two of them are in the top tier of contenders. Elizabeth Warren and Kamala Harris are both rising in the polls after strong performances in that very first debate. As we know, the United States has never had a female president, an area that other developed countries like Germany, the UK, France, and Denmark have us beat. According to Pew Research, almost 6 in 10 Americans say there are too few women in political leadership positions, and some voters still seem to think sexism exists. An Ipsos Daily Beast poll from June asked Democrats and independents if they believe that their neighbors would be comfortable with a female president. Only 33% said yes. We decided to check in on this ourselves. Are voters skeptical of a candidate's electability for president based on gender? So we asked a similar question 2 different ways. Are you more or less likely to vote for a presidential candidate who is a woman regardless of her positions or party? And number 2, are your friends more or less likely to vote for a presidential candidate who is a woman regardless of her positions or party? Let's see what our exclusive Hill Harris X Daily poll found out. We didn't find much difference at all when we looked at the overall numbers. 62% of voters said gender makes no difference to them when considering a candidate for president, and 63% said the same of their friends. But when we look a little closer at the party breakdown, we find something interesting. While a majority of all parties say gender makes no difference, Democrats were the only party to be more inclined to say their friends were less likely to vote for a woman. 11% of Dems say they themselves are less likely to vote for a woman candidate, but when we ask the same question about their friends, that number goes up 5 percentage points to 16%. For both Republicans and independents, the difference in question wording has the opposite effect. They tend to think they themselves are less likely to vote for a woman candidate than their friends. Perhaps Democrats fear a repeat of 2016 when the first female nominee for a major political party lost to Donald Trump, and that a man has a better chance of winning. We know from our previous research that Democrats want to beat Donald Trump in 2020 above anything else. Either way, it appears Democrats are slightly skeptical of sexism among their fellow voters. We'll see if that skepticism fades away if Harris and Warren continue to rise in the debates and in the polls. That's all we have for you today. Come back tomorrow when we dig into an issue that's come up in the 2020 Democratic primary debate, reparations. They're also talking about it in Congress. Catch more great content from Hill TV by subscribing to the Hill's YouTube channel. Just click the bell so you know when new videos get posted. You can always find me at Jamal Simmons on Twitter and at Real Jamal Simmons on Facebook and Instagram. Now we know what America's thinking. See you tomorrow.